Well, here I am at McDonald's again. Nowhere to go. Got a cup of coffee and doing some writings. But, it's like this. People think just anybody at any given time they want to can just go ahead and give their life to Jesus, okay? And they're like, maybe I will. I mean, like it's the logical thing to do. Super tramp. But it's not. It's not given. It's not in them to do it, and they cannot do it if they wanted to do it, because it has to be given from God in them to do it. Until then, they'll be in sin, and they will be in the law. They will be under the curse, and they will be doomed. They're doomed. But if it were that easy, then it would never say that it was a mystery, okay? I mean, like a hidden mystery at that, right? Now look at the verses we got here. We've got Ephesians 3:9. Look at these, okay? See the fellowship of the mystery. How that by revelation he made known unto me the mystery. I mean, all of these are saying a mystery. The mystery which has been hidden from ages. Mystery among the Gentiles. To the acknowledgement of the mystery of God. Great is the mystery of godliness, holding the mystery of the faith. I mean, all those verses, 1 Timothy, Colossae, Ephesus, Romans, it's all about the mystery, okay? And that's why they don't know him, okay? They only know about him. They know about him. They know a little bit about why. But they'll never know the wisdom or the knowledge of God outside of them coming to know who he is and he come in their spirit. See? Then his spirit will be with our spirit. That's what was given to us. That's what the mystery was. Christ in you and me. And in that is the power of God, okay? Which is his love, okay? But all this is by perceived notion, which is called conscience. That's what the conscience is, okay? Well, let's look at some of the conscience ones, which, by the way, I'm telling you, we are to be perfect. Yeah, everybody says I'm not perfect. Don't listen to them. They don't know what they're talking about. Then we are to be perfect, a perfect man or woman in Christ, to that stature. Okay, so look at some of these here. That looks terrible, doesn't it? The conscience. Their conscience also bearing witness of their heart, which is cardia. My conscience also bearing me witness. Charity out of a good conscience. The mystery, again, of the faith in my conscience. Mind and conscience is defiled in those. Perfect, look at that, Hebrew 9:9. Perfect pertaining to the conscience. Purge your conscience. No more conscience of sins. Sprinkled from an evil conscience. Testimony of our conscience. Having a good conscience. I mean, the word mind is cardia. Character, will, inner self, intention, center. So look at the conscience, okay? These people, the reason why they cannot come to know him is because they don't have the perceived notion. The conscience of him is not there. They're not born of him. They cannot come to know him. They are a character of bad, is what it is. So You'll know what a brother or sister is. The ones that love to sin and they talk wicked and dark, and still they mess around with certain things, and fornication and stealing and lying. And stealing and lying, that's horrible. He says, lie not to one another anymore. Do not steal anymore. These kind of things the Father does not have any glory in, and they will be placed aside. These kind of people to do that. Now, the brother and sister that's walking in His love, and His love is the power. Okay, and I got that here. You can look at how love being the power, and peace being what were they? I have a hard time trying to memorize them too. It's if it comes in time, you'll see when you're experiencing it. Joy. The love is His power. Joy is our gratitude. It works in us gratitude toward Him. His peace works assurance in us. His long suffering is endurance. That's what that works. Endurance is important. Gentleness is the attitude that we have. You can tell. See, these are fruits you see in people. Watch. Goodness is their response, how they respond in life to people and certain circumstances. Faith is the hope. They know that they have the hope. That's why they're doing what they're doing. Meekness is stability. They're standing stern. They're firm. Sound mind. You see, meekness. Temperance, they have strength. That means it can be hit and hit and hit and hit. That's why long endurance is able to endure. Long suffering is able to endure long, see. So these kind of things, the power, the compassion, the experience, the assurance, the endurance, the attitude that we have, response that we give, hope that we have, the stability and strength. These are brothers and sisters that are standing in the love and are in righteousness with the Father. But the rest, we don't know what's going to happen with them. So keep that in mind.